I'm just having them change the.
I'm gonna change my res so it doesn't look as bad. Just specking in fucking 4x3 looks gross.
That guy's lagging.
Yo, did you hear that?
We can hear them talking. Yeah, we can hear them talking, game.
Nice.
They're already talking about his lag.
Yeah, it's contact B.
You already know what they're doing, a contact B strat.
Wait, are we starting?
You think they're starting here?
Okay, here we go. First round. Did they not want to do a knife round?
I think they, it doesn't look like it. Okay, they're not starting.
We AFKs on each team. Good start, good start.
Well, let's see if Al can get this kill. That's a negative.
A negative? Nope. Off to a good start.
This dude's literally typing
Hey,
every
can you hear
dot.
us in game?
I guess
Dude.
they're just going for it. They're not
What
going
what is happening?
I'm
Because
ready
the other
for
team has
that.
respawn still.
Oh
They
my
have-
goodness, they're still respawning?
Yeah.
That's a rip. That's a rip. It's gonna be a hard loss.
Just solid meme.
Dude, let's look at Trigger Happy. Those sick knives. There we go. Oh, I guess we're
Are we starting now for knife?
yes, I think so. Good night, chat.
This guy actually put his Twitch link in chat. Michael's gonna shoot somebody, I guarantee it.
100%, 100%. Bullets are
He's
be
gonna
flying.
fucking dome somebody. Alright, here we go. We get a shoutcast on knife.
Okay, Shoutcast, we got the teams going in. They're rushing up A site. We got teams sighting each other. Now we've got A main. They're all hopping around. Playing
It's a ramp.
this game right now. They're gonna run into each other. There's a gun throw to fake a flash. We got
Oh.
some dice going down.
Oh, we
Diabetic
got-
Raptor. We got knives going down. It's two for 1 right now. We got a 2 for 2. It's a nice even trade of 3. Oh, we got 2 for 2 now. It's a 3-on-1, and the
Oh.
GT team takes it with an easy knife clutch round.
Dude, not gonna lie, dude. I think what cost the UNCC team there was Raptor definitely fed hard. I think he's inting mid lane.
Quality score of 1-0 or 1-1, I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna switch sides now. Okay. Chris is still on the wrong team.
There you
Oh.
go. Oh, I gotta get Leo first round. Let's go!
Okay, I
boys.
guess they didn't reset the rounds. They didn't reset the rounds.
They're going through right here. Yeah, here we go.
There we go. There we go.
What a meme.
Okay, we've now got the UNCC team on the T side. They didn't win the knife round, so they didn't get the coin flip. Which side they want? But we see very standard buys: 2 smokes or 2 flashes.
Two flashes,
smokes
two
and 4
flashes and a smoke.
on the GT team, whereas looks like
You mean on
UNCC team-
on UNCC with 2 flashes, 4 smokes, 4 flashes, 2 smokes. So
Looks like
3
it's
sets of
gonna
Kevlar, no kit on CT side.
You're right, no kit. They went full armor. No utility either. Looks like I'm going to play this slow. Just looking for picks around the map.
We got
No,
2 smokes on A site.
They might be setting up for A, but they've taken the bomb middle. Oh, the GT team is rotating. This is genius by the UNCC team. They've now got 4 on the A side.
This is all up to
And the GT
super
team
friendly.
has just realized that they've been completely
Oh.
bamboozled as they take the B site in a stunning play.
Oh.
Just absolutely outsmarting. They've now traded 4 for 2. 4 for... Or, it's now a 4-on-2. Absolutely beautifully, immaculately played by the UNCC team. Just completely outsmarting the strats. As Diabetic Raptor goes in and fights this guy in market, it won't be much of a battle as he spins around. We've got now a 4 for 1, a pretty clean round coming from the UNCC team. Very well played. What is your analysis on that, Tristan?
It's just a really big misplay on GT on the side that there's only 2 smokes and 4 flashes, but they really definitely should not have rotated all the players off B. Their anchor was like jumping through a window, just completely out of position.
I agree. They threw their second guy on B almost immediately to A as those smokes came down, instead of waiting to look for bomb or...
Looks like we get a force buy as well on CT. 3 Deagles, 2 5.7s, so they're playing the long range.
We see smoke set up in mid lane. They're trying to get mid and A control. As we have GT getting a nice Deagle pick coming out here as they peek out A. Ooh, they pick up another one. Nice aim main. As it's now a 3-on-2. Oh, it's a 3-on-2 for the UNCC team. As the UNCC team just needs to get this plant. As they do, they've made it now a 2v2 on the GT team. Taking connector. They've got to get on site. There's a couple more utility on Korath right here. He could set up. Oh, as GT gets a nice snipe by both the Deagle and the Scout. The force buy was a very well play as they go and take this round win.
It's just an example of just completely out aiming on Georgia Tech there, and just there's a simple angle. Like in that situation, you're gonna want to buy smokes and just execute on a site and let them come to you. But GT played that really well, and it's tied right now. See what they can do. See if UNCC is gonna run a force buy or stay with what they got.
They seem to be saving as they all buy P250s. So they're looking for maybe a rush play here, as they know GT team will be set up for this, and they'll have utility and guns.
We got 2 flashes on Trigger Happy, so we'll see what he can start with this play. If they have anything planned as a set play for an eco.
Pushing A main here in Palace, hoping that they don't get caught out. Trying to stay as quiet as possible. As flashes come out, they're going to rush out here. Let's see what the GT team can do as they get absolutely obliterated coming out Palace. The flashbang was a bit late and a nice 5-throw ace, or clutch, not clutch, but Nice clean finish off by the GT team.
That's just a clean anti-eco. There's nothing much UNCC could have done there. The flashes were well placed. They got them blind, but they held the angles right and just pre-fired that through the flash. See what they can do now. 4 AKs and an SG. I noticed Raptor loves the SG. Prides himself on that, so we'll see what he can do this round with it.
Smoking window.
As UNCC sets up mid lane, they've got one guy in B main as they smoke off mid, taking complete mid control, having one lurker on A, just to keep vision out there. They're gonna try to see if they can get a pick as they take this really slowly, not wanting to push or make any mistakes, getting that full-on mid control. Seemed to work for them that first round. See if we have someone peeking mid, if they can get a nice clutch as we have some shots going down apps.
Holy Pete holding really close and not off ankle here.
As they spot each other, they could be thinking about it's a B rush, but they don't over-rotate this time. Very smart by GT.
They're holding mid really passively since they don't have an op, but I'd like to see a little bit more aggressiveness on the CT side, knowing that they have less money.
As they get a kill from Cat, as GT picks up 2 kills mid lane, with a nice trade-off back from Zach as he gets up, or he gets scouted from Heaven. We're now sitting at a 2v4, as Trigger Happy takes out another one on the B site. He's got to make a play here, see if he can do anything big. We've still got Korath lurking on A site. They now know he's there. They're going to try to flash him out. As Trigger Happy gets taken out, we have Korath here. They know he's on A site and they get him with a nice clean kill.
That's a very important kill for Chris there to get the AK. Not a lot of utility on UNCC there, and that's ultimately what cost them the round. They had to dry push a lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot harder for them now that CT side's building up a strong economy, and we'll see what they can do this round. Obviously, they're not going to win this unless somehow they manage to pull something out of nowhere, but be really strong for them to get 1 or 2 kills here. That definitely help them secure a chance in this 6th round coming up. We'll see getting into this, see what they got plans for on the T side.
As UNCC tries to do another A take, this time going A main with 2 Palace. They don't have any smokes. They have just a couple flashes if they're going to try to make another play. Nothing too expensive. Maybe just get a bomb plant down. Here comes a smoke to smoke them off. GT looks like they're rotating their mid guy out, knowing that there's no one mid. So they've now got 4 guys in position to come to A if they know they're there. See them taking it really slow. Maybe punishing a GT player that would push, but they will just not push.
Yeah, GT knows at this point that UNCC is going to be on eco, and they need to just play it safe, play the angles, and wait for them to come to them. It's a strong shot.
Nice easy kill. They peek out one at a time here. We've got the rush out from A main.
Ooh.
And they take 2 quick kills on the UNCC team.
Should be a
Nice
bomb
team
plan
win
here.
up. It's still 3-on-2. Oh, it's a 2-on-2. We've got the lurker coming around back. As GT is still taking off site, they've gotten the bomb plant. Anything else now is just a nice little reward. They get taken out, but that's okay. They've hurt the economy and they've got the bomb plant. So they've taken out two different guns on the GT team.
Yeah, that was a very important round for UNCC there. Getting the 2 kills on the CT side is definitely going to hurt their economy a lot, as it costs a lot more to buy weapons on that side. So we'll see. We have players on $1,100 on Chris, so he's going to easily buy back up to what he needs. GT's definitely got themselves a cushion of about a round or 2 here with the money they've got. And we see Windy's opting to buy the op here, see if he goes mid with that. And the economy's looking a little bit dire here for UNCC again.
Windy's deciding to go A main with this op, as Zach is going to peek mid after smoking Cat, knowing that he's safe from this op. They know they're there, throwing that grenade to down him out, do a little damage there. We've got Smog on the GT team lurking mid, as well as one player. Oh, he picks up a nice kill mid as they peek out. They know they have 1 player down, but the UNCC is just spread all out. They've got 1 guy mid, 1 guy B, and he gets taken out mid again by the offer. They've now been completely split up with the bomb on the other side of the map, as we've got 1 guy in Palace, 1 guy in A main.
They were too split up there. I mean, in that situation, you're going to want to be able to trade frag, and peeking one at a time in an opera mid is not what you want to do there, and it's going to be a tough round for them to win here, as they have utility with 3 smokes and 2 Molotovs, so if they have anything planned here to come back in this round, it's definitely going to need something.
As Trigger Happy tries to peek mid, he gets a little damage down. It doesn't quite catch the kill of the headshot. He's smoked off mid, but he's still trying to push it, make for plays. GT knows he's there. They've got 3 people set up mid, 1 in connector, 1 pushing Cat, trying to get the cheeky little peek as he gets taken out by the op again. Now we're going to Korath back in A main. He's peeking out, but he gets a nice little kill. But can he get the bomb plant down or make a play here? They spot him out. Oh, and Korath gets a nice flick as he gets taken down by the op.
It's a little unfortunate there at the timing in the mid. You'd like to see Trigger get a little bit lucky there, but ultimately they knew the op was in mid. It was a tough call to go mid, but ultimately it's a decision to make, as the CT side has a very strong economy now, but the terrorists are on max round loss bonus, so they will be able to force by every round at this point.
Yes,
We got a UMP on Wendy's. Yeah, it's just been a case of you got to play well together and just trade frag, and GT's done that very well. There's always a guy to support, and Raptor getting a kill in Palace here. A very important.
Guy for pushing Palace.
Very aggressive play. There's also a Molotov down there. If he picks that up, that's a lot more utility in play for UNCC.
They try to make a play underpass. They're peeking out. They're checking their angles. Zach gets taken out from a guy on stairs. Trigger Happy looking for it. Doesn't catch it. Gets caught by the op.
And Windy's in a really bad spot here with the UMP in mid. He's got really long sight lines and not a long-range weapon at all.
As he gets taken out, and so does
What
Korath.
kind of peak is that?
As you can hear, Wendy's getting a little unhappy with that.
Now we've got Diabetic Raptor just holding this Palace angle as he gets taken out by the opper.
What a shot by Smog.
Smog is just popping off this game, taking absolutely everyone. Sitting at 9-2, just putting in work with this op, just punishing them for their bad peaks with their UMPs.
It's just a situation where they had a general idea what they wanted to do, just weren't able to execute. I think I'd like to see UNCC either smoke mid or avoid it completely, because at this point you're running into the blender at this point, and it's just making it really, really tough on your economy. I see Wendy's in upper apps. See if he can get a kill here. Oh! With a solid shot.
Legal headshot as they pick him a nice AK, which will help them out. They do have helmets and armor, which means if they get some guns, this could be a fairly even fight as they even out to 4-4, but they are still disadvantaged with their CZs.
This is a very... Ooh, that was a very important kill.
Taken out by a nade as they're chucking the grenades. We've got them holding sight, and Chris is taken out as Bad Blood takes out 2 UNCC members. Wendy's just gets absolutely headshot by Bad Blood.
That's a round you really want to see UNCC win there. That's just... They had the bomb plant. Raptor's decision there to rush, push the opper was not a bad one, but there was a trade there, and just... GT played the retake a lot easier. UNC made it a lot easier for them than they needed to. I'd like to see UNCC hold the angles there and use the post plant to their advantage, but we'll go into this 9th round with the CT side up 7-1. But the full buy on UNCC, we'll see what they can do with this round. Hopefully they have another play in it and get ready for this next round.
Yeah, as they split up, sending 2 A and 2 apps. One still going mid. They seem to be looking for something with these scouts, or these ops, these double ops. And 3
Definitely
AKs.
interesting seeing the 2 ops side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Splitting the team, throwing the bomb down so that they can make their choices. Right now, they're just looking for picks. Both teams just trying to find an opening. As Smog takes another one mid and Trigger Happy dies A main. They've now lost one guy in A and their guy mid. They still got their two guys, Apps, Wendy's, and Korath is sitting A main. They're gonna try to pick up this bomb and see what they can do with it.
Holy Pete had to have heard them go underpass, so the call's been made. As you see, Smog's just holding the angle now, as they have to go rotate back up into apps. Let's see, a good, important gunfight right here between Wendy's. If he decides to get him, that Molotov will push him out of the position. Unable to get the kill.
As as Wendy's misses the kill and they know more mollies coming out. Just absolutely cutting off their time. They've got 30 seconds here, so they can either try to save or make a bold play. It looks like
Ooh, that
Wendy's
nade.
pushing in. Not unscoping. Wendy's, they know he's there. Wendy's gets the quick kill on his site. He's got to find the other players. He knows they're there. Wendy's picking up a guy on... Ooh, as Smog just takes him out again with a nice 3K, putting him at 13 and 3. Smog is just putting in work with this op here, really just making them work for these rounds.
Yeah, they need to find a way to get rid of Smog out of the play, and the easiest way to do that is just execute smokes and post plant. Op's very difficult to retake with, and the op every round has been put in mid. So we'll see if this round, if he goes to the same place. So at this point, the T side need to figure out that the counter terrorists are playing with the op mid, and they're playing with 2 rifles on each side. So just smoke out one site and play post plant. If you can get the bomb down, even better. And just play out the rounds. But we'll see going into this round, low buy for the terrorists. As we can see, the CT's playing quite aggressive here.
Yeah, we definitely see GT just not underestimating this focus. They get a nice kill. A site, or now GT is now rotating as they get another kill. And another kill. This is a nice 3 for 2. Oh, they lose 1, but they're still up in a nice 4 for... They're up 4-2 in a situation where they've got sight and a plant. Let's see if Wendy's can pick up another kill. They know a guy's connector. As Trigger Happy sets up spot, and Wendy's gets a nice scout kill, and Trigger Happy picks up the deagle kill. A nice.
They need to get that
comeback
off from
round for
jungle.
Wendy. Yeah, and there we go.
As
We
he's
can
able to
pick it
recover
up.
the op. That's a big economic boost for the T side, as they don't have to buy an op. With $4,750 saved, we'll see as you can see Zach struggling hard for the terror side, 1 and 9. But as you can see there, Smog was able to get shut down and they were able to win the round. So definitely looks like the win condition on the terror side here is get rid of Smog and opens up the map for them. We'll see if Wendy's can get this pick in mid.
They're going back and forth. This is Og. Yeah, I totally agree. Smog just needs to be taken out as they just catch him out in a bad position. He rushes that smoke, pushing him, knowing he has the op and he's not ready for it. Korath, let's see what he can do. We've got 2 players. Zach pushing mid. They're doing the underpass boost up as Smog catches them, knowing they just need to take out this small guy. But we've got Bad Blood sneaking up on them. Maybe he can get a peek here and try to take them out.
That nade by Pete's going to do a lot of damage. There you go.
As they nade him, they're down low health, and Zach is just not looking in the right space at the right time. Bad Blood gets a nice flick onto him. We've now got Korath left over. He's just got a piece one as they find him out mid. Korath getting a nice single kill, not gonna do much. He's still gotta clutch this. As he lines up a second shot and picks it up. There is hope for him yet. We've seen higher and harder clutches
I
here.
pushed Cat and my bullet went through him, and then after I died, I saw the bullet.
There you
and
go,
Cat was
Wendy's.
literally sitting right behind him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They're
It's not
talking
even
in
like I was
game
moving
chat.
anything.
No worries.
I'm going to turn that off.
As he's walking apartments. GT setting this up. Still don't know where he is. He's got 1B and 1A. If he can take out this player B site, he can easily get this plant bomb. He got an A site. He's checking all his corners. Will he check get right corner? Let's see. Oh no.
It was a good read by
rotation.
GT.
Good read. Running in by Market. Smog picking up that kill again. Getting another op. Just making sure they know that he is the opera of the land right now. Putting in so much work. Just giving him a whole bunch of hassle.
A lot of the kills on this team from GT coming out from 3 players, which is Hoey, Peter, and Bad Blood and Smog. Definitely the key players right now to pay attention to. But as we can see, UNC going into this round, a lot of equipment. Zach short on the Tech 9 armor and flash smoke. As we can see, if UNC's got 3 mid, so they're playing the aggressive take to see if they can get rid of Smog. As that nade does a ton of damage, we have 2 players down to 30 HP or less.
As Smog just takes out another one mid lane. They've put in a whole bunch of work, but we've got Korath who snuck up from underpass as we lose another one mid. Korath just takes out Smog. They've got a chance now. They're still sitting in a 3v4. But they've got the position. They've got 2 mid, 1 underpass. They've now been found out. GT still not noticing where Bomb is keeping their people on A. Setting up for these mid players. Wendy's still looking for the opening with his op. Maybe he's gonna spot this guy Cat and get this kill and make it a nice 3v3.
Yeah, I don't think
Trigger
Holy
Happy
Pete's
makes
gonna
some
beat
sound.
this. It's gonna be tough. Trigger. Oh, that's a very important kill. It's now a 3v3.
As Cora
If
takes the kill.
if Holy Pete peeks, oh, as Wendy's drops the corner, it's gonna be tough for Trigger. If he can get this kill, it's very important.
As we have UNCC running A, there's only one guy on A. Can they catch this man out? As he's sitting under Palace. Trigger Happy's gonna go ahead and just force a plant. No, he's gonna turn on him. He's gonna miss the lineup with this shot, unfortunate. They did take 3 guns out. Small doesn't have his op, he's gonna have to buy another one, but the economy on the UNCCT side is just hurting so much right now.
That one round they won just ended up hurting them because it's a hard reset on the money there. And with the money that the CT side's on, it's not great. They still have a buffer of about a round. UNC's going to have to win 2 in a row here. But it does not look like it. With the buy they have, they're going for a full-out rush.
As we see some gunfire, A, they're just rushing out, taking one guy, and now it's a 4 for 1 on the GT side. Trigger Happy just trying to get one more play in this smoke with his Tech 9. Everyone's just running everywhere. They can't find him. Where is he? There he is. Smog take him out with a nice USB headshot. Just a clean counter eco round by GT.
You'd like to see T-side call a pause here with the amount of rounds are down, but half's in 1 round, so it's a little late for that. You'd like to see him get at least 1 or 2 more rounds out of this before to make it at least a doable half, because at this point it's looking very grim for the UNCC side. As we see, a full buy minus 1 on the UMP. A lot of equipment used, so they'll be able to go for a push, as it looks like it's a B take here with 1 lurking over, and he's dead.
As
Already
Wings
a
gets taken
5v4.
out, Palace. Trigger Happy, they're setting up for this B. GT know they've taken out a guy A. They're questioning, was that the lurk guy? As they don't run anyone over to B. They still could be setting this up. As the GT team spots out UNCC team in apps, they know what's going on. As they send all their players, Trigger Happy picks up one and gets taken down on Cat. As they pick this up, are they going to get the plant for the money? No, they just keep taking out. Korath gets taken out. Chris gets taken out on GT team. It's now a 2v2. Bad Blood is still sitting mid. Going Cat as Diabetic Raptor gets his SG kill, now seeing a 2v1. This could be UNC's round as they finally get the plant down. Got Bad Blood pushing Cat, seeing if he can peek out and pick someone up. Now
There's the information.
He has information that there's a guy in market. And he has information that there's a guy in van right now. He's got to pick it up. Oh, he doesn't quite get the pick, 50-50 side pick.
They're able to recover the op on the T side, and it's a very important round for the T's. As regardless of the economy, the CT side will be able to buy into this last round with full everything they need. You'd like to see another round like that where the T's need to capitalize on the early picks they've gotten earlier in the game, but this time they go down 5v4 and manage to pull the round out. We've got an early smoke from Raptor to take mid. Looks like it's going to be a mid-control to B split.
Yeah, we see another split up with Trigger Happy actually being the one to lurking, where last round we had Wendy's lurking with the op, and that didn't seem to go so well because he got rushed palace. Maybe they can do something with this as they're pushing underpass, making a little bit different of a play. They get mollied and grenaded off. GT may have information on where they are, just throwing grenades. As we still have Smog scene, and Palace and Wendy's gets taken out by their Cat player on GT. Let's see if they can get the trade kill. Korath picks up the trade kill, and Trigger Happy picks up the kill on A with his lurking. They've got him off. Smog is going to peek this from jungle, see if he can walk out with this P250. And
Bad Blood's in Palace. This is going to be rough for the T side. Is Bad Blood? I don't think they know he's there. Raptor might get caught out here.
Bad Blood in the perfect position for this. He sees the plant. He picks up an easy kill on Zach as he's looking around. He gets out of Trigger Happy's spots and then picks up Trigger Happy with his team. We're now in a 1v3 situation as Diabetic Raptor gets picked up by the op as well.
CT side played that well. Bad Blood had a smart play to push into Palace and just end up getting the round off. But you'd like to see him wait a little bit there and check under Palace first, because obviously the T side was not going to look back to Palace. But ultimately they win the round, and we'll see what the UNC's got going into the CT side, how they're going to run their setup.
Yeah, hopefully we can put someone in mid. Hopefully Windies can take that now mid-heaven spot, as we saw Smog last half just absolutely dominating the game from there. Completely just 1v3 in the mid lane, taking them down, making sure that they can't really push Cat or push Connector with any of their smokes, as we have the T side pushing apps, just chillaxing in A main, taking it nice and slow. 3A from UNCC side.
Interesting enough, Zach took damage from his own team this round. He also doesn't have any armor. It looks like UNCC doesn't think it's... They don't think it's live, I guess. As GT with a fail flash.
They're still playing out this pistol round.
Apparently. There's Raptor pulling a lot of kills. Oh, they might win this!
As they get their plant on the UNC, on the GT time, not got a 1v1. Diabetic Raptor almost at full HP. Whole Wheat hit for just about 30. Let's see if Whole Wheat can pick this up. Diabetic Raptor lagging around as always. He's got a USP. He can take this if he finds the headshot, but he doesn't find the headshot.
Yeah, but UNC thinks that it wasn't live. They want to redo it, looks like here. Unlucky, because they could have very well won that round. It was just a strong clutch by Whole Wheat Pete there. As it looks like we're going to restart this round.
Restarting pistol round. They've got another chance. They might be taking this slow. We will take a look at their pings, as we see a huge discrepancy in pings, where UNCC is sitting around 30 and all the GT players are sitting at below 10.
Looks like they might want to redo, because Raptor bought a CZ. I don't know what the plan here is, but looks like they're playing it out.
After playing
Will Korath.
As they see Zach up one mid.
Korath, a strong kill there.
As Korath gets a nice kill before being taken out. GT now has the sight, getting the plant as they take out another one Cat. GT now has sight, as UNCC needs to make approach from market, try to get a kill. They pick up one in a 2v3 situation. Can Zach and Windies clutch this out? They've got USPs, they just need to be tapping away as Windies picks up one. And GT is still looking for these places. They pick up a second one in a 1v1 situation.
Oh, what a clutch by Whole Wheat Pete!
Whole Wheat Pete picking up that P2000 and just taking people out.
That was definitely a round you want to see UNCC win there. They bring it down to a 2v2, but players just not putting themselves in a trade position. And it's another round for the T side as we're going into this second round. Can the CTs pull off another eco? Or will the T side win another round?
Yeah, we see definitely a save and armor coming in from the UNCC CT side as they just rush mid and take out one. A nice 1-for-1 trade. Let's see if they can pick some more of that. As Badler is being pushed back. See if he can pick up something with P250. A nice trade. It's now 2 for 2. As GT picks up another one mid. And they get the plant. Super friendly person is walking. We've got a 3v2 situation. Korath and Windies. Windies super low with his scout. See if he can make a play looking over the smoke. As we've got Korath in there. Making plays. We still have Windies sitting mid lane with very, very low HP. Seeing if he can pick someone else up with this scout. Maybe he'll go for a save. You might want to watch the flank as he knows it's coming. He's looking around.
He might die to the bomb here. Oh, P finishes some.
He doesn't get. Oh, that's a little.
A little bit of BM there by Whole Wheat Pete.
A little bit of BM. A little bit of.
Some money looking really, really bad for the CT side here. As Windies did not buy the last round, so he will have the economy to buy an op in the third round here. And we have 2 MAC 10s by the T side. Looks like those two will be the information players and will rush out. As we have bomb going Palace, a five-man stack on A.
Blood, just absolutely rushing it out. They pick up a nice easy kill. They've now got a Mac 10. They've got no armor on their side, so they're still at a disadvantage. But they have a nice kill.
Bad Blood should have made the call there, though, that he saw a lot of players and they're going to rotate to B. But it looks like UNCC's outsmarting, reading the read, and have moved to B site. Unfortunately, Raptor goes down there. But can we see Zach at the kill at the bench?
One, they pick up another. Now UNCC is sitting at 3 players to 4. They've still got the UMP. Oh, and they've just lost it. They've now got Wendy's all that's left. Sitting mid lane, no armor, no gun. He doesn't have much hope for this. Maybe he can get a nice quick kill. GT is going to get the easy plant. They save their AKs. See if Wendy's can pick up one extra. As Wendy's does get the free frag on GT, he picks up a nice max 10 as he gets taken out, unfortunately, with that aim punch, having no armor. Another clean round.
Wendy's got unlucky there. If he had gotten an AK, he definitely would have been able to run and hide, but they all did that and played it well, and looks like Raptor calling their early GG here. Wendy's put on the op. We have looks like a FAMAS, M4s, and 4 smokes on the CT side. We have a Galil as well on the T side. We have an early pick-off by Wendy's, so should be an easy round for them. Just playing a little bit close.
As Wendy's picks up a second one, making this a nice 5v3 for GT.
It's like Wendy's finally warming up here, getting ready to play. As we see a little bit, as Trigger Happy getting a little bit too eager there, and they were able to pull off a pick for them and making it a 4v4. As we see the bomb is rotating to B.
Picks up Wendy's, not even looking, and then gets taken out by Diabetic Raptor off.
Had whole EP got that kill on Raptor, this would have been round over. As a kill on Chris, it looks like this round's done and over. As we see super friendly person moving onto A site.
Hey man, he's still got the bomb. UNCC has no clue where he is. They've set up 2 on A just for this. Keeping one guy on B just in case. Is he going to make a play? Is he going to push forward? He gets absolutely ripped apart by Diabetic Raptor's SSG as they pick up a round finally. UNCC back in this. Wendy's finally putting in work with his op as they hand over the op to Wendy's again. They finally got some economy on their side and they can put in some work.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if the CT side loses next round, they're going to have to eco. And same with the TC. This is a very, very important round here. Whoever wins this is going to reset the other players. As we are looking with a 5 players lower ramp, 4, now 1 going to Palace. We're looking at an execute here as they set up for the play. As we have Raptor and CT.
Playing it slow. They've got 1 guy out, 4 guys A main sitting back. Don't even want to peek that, throw smokes. They're now throwing smokes. This could be an engage by GT. UNCC is now setting up for this. Zach on stairs, picking us out. He gets a nice easy kill on Chris as they run out. GT is now peeking out as they trade blows back and forth. Wendy's picks up a kill, a nice 2v. They're now stuck on a 3v1 for UNCC. UNCC trying to pick up this last guy. No, he's on site. As he takes out Korath, super friendly person finally gets taken out by Wendy's off with a nice wall bang there. They've now got that momentum going. Just like we said, this round was incredibly important. If they lost it, they would have had to save. They would have had to eco. But now that UFCC have now gotten the ball rolling, hopefully we can start getting some momentum and take these rounds back.
Yeah, but still, I mean, losing 3 players is definitely going to make it difficult on them as they're going to have to still buy up. Even if they win this, they're going to have somewhat of a half buy, but looks like GT for opting out for the half buy into this round, being the old Envious strat here, now G2, but it looks like it's a full B rush, as we'll see UNCC if they can prepare for this. As Korath
picking up a nice easy 2. Korath picks up a 4th. Korath almost catches the 5th. Korath almost getting the nice clean ace as Trigger Happy cleans it up. A nice anti-eco by Korath there, picking up quick 4 headshots in succession. continuing that streak for the UNCC team.
Yeah, very, very important kills there. Is if he had gotten killed by one of the players rushing out, Trigger Happy not in a great spot, being flashed and blinded. It would have been a very difficult round for UNCC to get the retake on B side. But as we see, Raptor going mid with the AUG as they're looking for another A play with 5 AKs here. So Windy should have the long sightlines here to pull this round ahead, as we look like it's solo A site right now with Zach.
Yeah, they've sent 3 mid, 1 on cat, 1 in connector, and 1 in window. Really making sure they have that mid control as Zach is solo holding A right now as they see the smokes that they've now known that GT is going to try to make a play A as Zach gets taken out very quickly. And we've got Smog pushing up, GT pushing up as they're trying to get him out of position as Wendy's takes out another kill. Whole wheat now getting the plant. Chris looking around.
What was that, Wendy's?
Another wall bang. Wendy's just absolutely popping off with this off now, putting in his work as Diabetic Raptor picks up an AUG kill. Wendy's looking for his 3rd kill this round. Sees this guy drop, doesn't get the wall bang. He knows there's a guy there, but does he know there's a guy? And ramp as they pop out, Wendy's picks up his 4th kill, or his 3rd kill? 3rd kill. As Wendy's whips out his deagle, he's got to make this play again. As he picks up a nice 4K for Wendy's. Wendy's really shining through on these second half rounds.
As you can see, the op definitely putting in work for UNCC, as both teams is a tale of who's got the better op on the CT side. As to see UNCC opting for a double op setup here. It's going to be a tough round for them, as the T side still going to be able to buy into this and not going to have a good buy for them, but they're opting for a Mac 10 Deagle, so it's another kind of an odd buy here by the T side. See what they can do with this, as they're going for a heavy mid play. Might be a cat rush here.
Interesting as they send 2 mid and then get completely taken out by Wendy's again. Wendy's picking up 2 kills yet again. Our Diabetic Raptor picking up 1. Nice off-in play by Diabetic Raptor, and Wendy's really making sure that UNCC stays in this as Wendy's gets taken back from underpass. He's got the call out, so they know that they're going at. As Smog is looking for something. Got Diabetic Raptor watching underpass, and Korath setting up in this spot next to Car. As he peeks out and gets taken out, unfortunately. We've now got Trigger Happy sitting on Cat trying to get these kills. As he doesn't quite get the second one. As we got Diabetic Raptor taking out another one. It's now down to Zach and Diabetic Raptor on a 2v2. We know they're there as Zach picks up a nice kill. Zach's
traded out.
Taken out. Chris in a 1v1 versus Diabetic Raptor. They're on site.
Raptor cannot miss here. He has to land the shot as he's able to get out the window. Chris is going to look for the bomb plan here in the smoke. Or not. As Raptor may get the timing here, it's going to be close as he gets the round.
Picks it up.
As we see the op play still coming out play. Raptor coming out with this clutch this round. Wendy's with the last round. This is very close round. It's going to be tough play though, as they're starting. Their economy still not good for the CTs, as they were unable to continually string rounds with many players alive. And the T side looking for another half quasi buy here with the AK and pistols. As you see 3 going apps. See what Korath can do here on the van position, pre-nading apps.
Setting up again for this 3 apps, like you said. We've still got 2 in T-spawn. Wondering if they're AFK or they haven't bought yet, so they might be AFK. I'm like, there we any drop spawn?
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a pause round here, as they're using a little bit of a tactical timeout, but using the round timer if they use the entire time. Little old school pause technique from the old 1.6 source days, as they sit there and wait. As they're probably going to use the entire time in this round to figure out what they want to do going into this next round, because they will have full money and will buy into it. The biggest thing the counter-terrorists can do right now is you can't lose a man right now. It's going to be tough for them, a very difficult round. Coming into this next one is their economy not looking great, as you have Trigger Happy on no money currently.
Korath sitting up here in apps. Does he get this kill? Does he pick up Korath and Trigger Happy work together to pick up this first kill? As they know they're out B, Korath picks up a second Diabetic Raptor, going for 3rd. They've now taken this. This is a nice 4-for-1. 4 for 0 as there's one guy left on GT. This is exactly what we needed. The last kill. If Korath can stay alive here and just play it well, they have vision on the bomb. They know where it is. Can Bad Blood try to pick out maybe he can get another character as he gets the last second headshot on Korath?
Yeah, Korath shouldn't have peeked there. That was just tough on him because they need the money for this round, and that hurts them. That's $5,000 lost for the UNCC side, but winning that round is very important, as we'll see the full buy coming in for the T side. See if they'll pick up another op on Smog's side, as they do, as they're a little bit light on equipment with Bad Blood not being able to afford any flashes or nades. As it looks like it's going to be a heavy mid play with Trigger Happy dropping down. But we already see the heavy push and commit to A site already. We may see a full commit come out here by GT. We'll see if Zach can hold it as we play UNCC with 2 mid, 2 B. This may be a bad call by the UNCC side as they see Wendy's starting to rotate to connector.
Yeah, once again, we still only have one guy on A. We've got Windy sitting connector again. Well, let's see if Zach can pop this out as Zach is sitting close. He picks up one. Oh, he doesn't actually pick up any, unfortunately. So that's a nice clean kill for GT as Diabetic Raptor trades one back. We've got Smokes and Mollies coming out. Smog with the op. Trigger Happy picking up that one. Bad Blood picking up one. We're seeing a 3v3 situation as Korath finds another one. In a nice 2v2 situation, Chris sitting at 5 HP with this AK. Anything that touches him could take him out. Here we got Trigger Happy with an M4. Wendy's on op, still sitting stairs. As Trigger Happy finds another one, this last player, Chris is sitting with 5 HP. See if Wendy's can get the flick and a nice clean kill. Another good round by UNCC taking them out.
Importantly, they picked up that second op, so they don't have to invest into another one. As you see 3 ops out on the CT side. This is a very bold play by them, seeing if they get the rounds up, as they seem to have finally got into the rhythm we're able to play. As we'll see the T side buying 4 AKs and 5 smokes, as it looks like it's a strong mid B commit, as we see one player going underpass.
Yeah, definitely agree this. Oh, we have Trigger Happy picking up an op. He's not usually the opper on the team, as we had Wendy's and Diabetic Raptor putting in work earlier with the op. But now they've just absolutely showed that 3 ops could work. Diabetic Raptor picking up another. Trigger Happy picking up a second. Making this another good round. As Korath taken out by Bad Blood. Trigger Happy still battling mid with this op. Seeing if he can get some help. Chris, last one alive, backing out with this AK. Seeing if he can save it. Doesn't get the Zach. He picks up Zach. So now it's only in a 1v3 situation. We still have Trigger Happy sitting in heaven and one on Cat.
It's a very sloppy round by UNCC there, as they got really over-aggressive after they got a few of those kills. You'd like to see them after they got those 3 picks to just kind of settle in and hold some angles and just let the terrorists come to them so they don't lose all their economy, because as this point goes on, with the counter-terrorists winning 7 rounds in a row, the T side is always on max rounds, so they can always afford a buy. And with these 3 ops, you can't afford to be losing players because it's a very expensive buy-in. As we can see, we only have one player, Trigger Happy's holding Palace. They may be able to get a plant out of this, but we'll see as we have Chris walking out onto A site.
Yes, Chris walking out. They don't expect this. They've got one Palace. They've got Trigger Happy Palace. If he can hear this plant, which he probably will, Chris actually not going for the plant. If he's got time, he's gonna smoke it off as he gets seen by Wendy's.
That's a very important kill by Chris there as he gets it down to a 2v2, 2v1. Can he be able to pull this off? As he goes to ramp with only 8 HP, it's going to be very difficult. As he spots out Raptor, gets the kill. It's now a 1v1. Damages. Oh, but Wendy's pulls off the clutch. That was a very important kill by Chris, though, as this has definitely hurt the economy of the UNCC side. And it's going to make it very difficult going into this next round, as the T side will definitely be able to afford a full buy. And UNCC, if they lose this round, all their economy is gone. They have no money. It's going to be very close.
$0. This could be a really important round. We've got UNCC picking up the double op again, not going for that triple op, which seemed to work for them last time. Got GT splitting up again, the 2-2-1 strategy, just taking it slow. Wendy's again taking his aggressive. connector push, seeing if he can spot someone. Oh, he knows someone is mid. Again, just another really slow play. This is what GT's been doing when they don't know what quite to do. Been trying to formulate a plan as they rotate 4A and have one guy make a whole bunch of noise. Apps trying to elude them, but UNCC is just not falling for it yet, holding their posture. Zach's still the solo A player. If they rotate to A, Zach is going to be in trouble here again. We've seen him in these 1v4 situations. He doesn't put in. He's got to land his shots to really get the kills. Trigger Happy and Koraz still sitting on B. Just watching that, they don't have no clue.
Here comes the execute.
Most are now coming out. We've now got comms coming out as Zach peeks out again and gets taken out. Korath now rotating over. We've got Trigger Happy picking up one and Wendy's picking up one with the op. Bad Blood is now going for the plant as Whole Wheats is trying to line up a shot.
You spammed him out.
Up. Trigger Happy and Diabetic Raptor taking out people. We've now got
Going
Bad
for the
Blood on site
simple.
alone.
As they were able to trade that out. Another round win for UNCC, but again, a costly one as they're down to 2 players. As they're able to get the defuse and build up another round as they're 9-3. And this is starting to look just like the last half where the CT side just coming out dominant with the off play. As on the A side, Zach's just struggling to these executes as he keeps getting killed and every time and time again. He's playing, you'd like to see him move it around a little bit as he's playing close ramp every round, and they seem to be able to use and abuse that as Chris on the side of the terrorists pulling out the op. See how this works for him in mid as he peeks it against Raptor. Raptor missing the shot as he gets the peek, and Wendy's as well with another. It's looking like another strong round for UNCC as it's now a 5-on-3.
Yeah, once again, this has been a complete reversal and flip of roles as Wendy's taking over Smog's role of playing this opera that's just absolutely dominating this game and controlling it. Trigger Happy and Koraz still sitting on B site, watching for this push. They don't have any clue where the bomb is. Once again, both teams are very, very strong at just holding their positions and not over-rotating before they think about it. Just looking for any kind of sign of the enemy.
Super friendly person looking really lucky with those nades. The collision went wrong. He could have been easily killed by those 2 nades there. Smart play by UNCC there with the information they have, but doesn't pull off. But looks like Wendy's with the aggressive position in mid picks up 1. Bad Blood's there to trade. Will he be able to pull the timing off? As Trigger Happy trades the kill out. Is the last kill on Palace. Or B-Apps, my bad. As super friendly person gets the pick onto Korath. The call has been made. Everybody knows there is. They're just going to cover the bomb and not give up this round.
Yes, this should be a pretty easy, clean defense. Super friendly person, best you can hope for right now is save that AK, maybe get one more exit frag if they play it sloppy as Trigger Happy is trying to push in. Super friendly Happy trying to make a play as he just gets taken out and punished for not trying to save and make the ballsy 1v3 play. As Trigger Happy chooses not to pick up that third op that was down on the path, not go for another triple op strategy as they're keeping to their 2 offers.
Okay, as you see, Trigger looking to pick up the AK, as I say. The money's starting to build for UNCC. Still not great, but with the rounds 10-3, it's looking like UNCC should be able to pull us out with 4 Deagles on the T side. They're looking for those headshots, see if they can pull their inner scream and pull a round out for GT. But ultimately, it looks like this should be a round for the counter-terrorist side.
Now, once again, they've got these double ops against all Deagles and 1 AK. They're not heading A, so we've got Trigger Happy and Korath watching them again as they've got good defensive nades. Watching out as Smog is trying to peek with this op. As Diabetic Raptor picks up another op kill and Trigger Happy peeks with him. Korath gets taken out on the B site. They now know they're underpass in mid. As Zach peeks out, picks up. Oh, he's gonna pick it up. Zach picks up 1. Can he pick up Chris, who's got 22 HP? He picks up a nice clean double kill. They've got no clue where this last guy is.
Hoey Pete probably going to get the plan here. It's no information.
As Zach doesn't realize that it might be A. Zach?
No
Zach,
calls have been made. They're playing B.
No
As
Zach?
we see Wendy's staying in market. This is going to be a free plant for Pete. Oh, as Zach might get the timing. Pete, I think he saw him. He may be able to get the drop on Wendy's, unless Wendy's is ready for him. It looks like he is. Wendy's picks up the kill.
He does pick it up. So instead of going for the regular play of just planting the bomb and getting the money for his team that probably needs it right now as they're sitting at very low economy, he tries to go for the ballsy play. Going for the kills, but Wendy's punishes him for that. As we see Wendy's and Diabetic Raptor still just putting in so much work with these ops. And I've seen at 20 and 6, almost a complete reversal of Smog's score.
Yeah, we may see the 12-3, 12-3, both sides. As this game would... Oh, Wendy's picking up a strong kill there. As he's playing that connector position perfectly. As they constantly just pull into mid. I think the terror side's got to realize that and stop pushing him and just smoke him off. His trigger might be able to get the kill. Oh, the timing. Oh.
Mr. Gavin doesn't notice he gets picked up by Smog, but Diabetic Raptor picks up the easy op kill. Nice cleanup by Diabetic
Oh, Zach can get the knife here. Oh, but he opts to get the kill with the M4. As he gets the kill, he goes going to get for another. He gets the kill on to whole wheat Pete. As it's down to super friendly person in the 1v4. It's going to be tough as they know where he is. And they molly off ramp. As they slowly start to creep in on him. But it'd be smart for the CT to end. They end the round. There we go. With the map complete. 12-3, 12-3. A complete tie. What a game. I don't think I've seen a round like that where it's like reminiscence of playing on Nuke.
Right? Just complete flip of, we see the CT side just absolutely dominating the Terry side. As we take a look at the scores here, Wendy's going 21 and 6. Just a reversal of Smog's 20 and 3 last half. Just a nice cleanup and reversal by the UNCC team. Just learning what they need to do with their double op strategy, switching it up, putting Diabetic Raptor on the op, really making plays. Zach staying strong on the A side. That was well played by UNCC to really come back in that, as well as a really great start by GT to really push out that early half advantage and take the first 12 rounds.
Yeah, it looks like it took a while for the UNCC squad to get warmed up, but after that, I mean, Wendy's was just popping off. You can see ended that half 20 and 7 in one half. As you see Wendy's and Raptor just pulling their weight and making this game super easy for the UNCC side on that CT side. But as we see, we'll get the map flipped into cash here, and we'll see quite if the teams can pull off the same score they had last time as going into Mirage. Mirage is a little bit more of an even map than it is on cash, but you'd like to see the teams just play a little bit smarter. I mean, on my analysis of this game, it was very sloppy by both teams on the T side, where they know that, you know, when you know UNCC is playing the double op, the smartest thing you can do there is just smoke executes. Ops can't spam through smokes. I mean, you can get the odd 1 or 2 lucky kills, but the CT sides were played really well, and although the GT side managed their economy a lot better than the CT side, and we'll see that going into Cash, because Cash is a very important map where you won't get these easy rotates like you do on Mirage, where it's not so easy. You control mid, but you're not going to be able to swap to A as fast as you can go to B. So we'll see as we go into the flip here. We'll be right back with the next game.
Yes, we're switching it over to...
I think we're going for a server change here, right? Because they were saying they're having hit rate problems. I guess I'll rejoin. I don't know. You still on that same server?
Yeah. I think we're still watching. They're going to do a quick server switch over to the UNCC server. We were playing on the GT server, as we saw. All the GT players were sitting at under 10.
Yeah.
10 ping. It was quite the advantage, as we're going to go ahead and switch over to the UNCC.
We going back to the same server we were on before, right? Yeah, we got a quick game of office here between the bots. Bot Vinny running it down mid. Seeing even get the kill as he gets a kill on Bot Xavier. Seeing if Bot Adrian can kill Bot Brian as he pulls off the kill. Oh, and there goes. Somebody took the slot. Bot Quinn going for the no scope. He scopes in. He's ever. Ah, and they restarted the map. Wow, way to kill my fun. Feels bad.
No worries. We're gonna go ahead and hop over to the other server, the UNCC server. See if we can get a change of things. We're back on the UNCC server as we see a complete. Oh, this ping still looks to be about the same as UNCC sitting at 30 and Georgia Tech sitting at. Georgia Tech sitting at again their 5. So we swap over to.
Nope. Turned the wrong team there. Whoops. Wow, look at Diabetic Raptor with all that money. 34,463.
Go ahead and look at these knives that people have. We've got Chris. In game as we go. Look at all these knives. We've got Bad Blood. Pulling out this Karambit Doppler, blue and black, looking sick. And we've got Wendy's with a Stat Track Huntsman Tiger Tooth. Whew. We got some nice expensive skins and a Shadow Dagger's Tiger Tooth on Trigger Happy. And Chris has a nice knife once he pulls it out. I'm gonna take a real break. I'll be right back real quick. This Trigger Happy entertains you guys. What's up, my dude?
So I'm just making sure I got my classwork done here. Go put that up.
What are they talking?
Have we started yet or no? Are they still talking it out right now, or are they still talking it, or have they gotten into it?
They're almost started. Still warming up right now. So just playing around. Did the server just go down? Oh.
I can check right for you. Yep.
And hold on. Are they getting back on the UNCC or the GT server?
Not quite sure. Could not tell you on that one. This is a very odd game we're having here.
Waiting for the next map up, hop into the.
Are we going back into GT's server or staying with this one?
Looks like everybody is in the UNC. Yeah, we're just having a real quick bathroom break. We're- As Diabetic Raptor gives us his taste of anime, we're just
Wait,
getting.
I'm tabbed out. What am I missing here?
They're talking about anime now. They're talking about. But mainly they're just warming up. Still just practicing getting everybody back in the server as we take a real quick bathroom break. After that first game. Clean kill on. Ooh, that's a nice knife. The swiggity swooty. Swiggity swooty. Got both teams in now. It's like we've got just a quick pause. Waiting for the GT side to ready up. We've got the UNCC team again. Let's go through the lineup. We've got Trigger Happy, Diabetic Raptor, Korath, Wendy's, KC, and Zach ... question mark representing the UNCC team. And on the GT team, we've got Chris, Whole Wheat, Pete, Super Friendly Person, Mog, and Bad Blood. Looks like we're still gonna be having round more, I guess, if they're still warming up. Yeah, I guess we're
Still going through the warm-up phase of the game.
the warm up.
Oh boy, I'm in the game, boys. I'm on the team.
You made the team. Congratulations.
This Wendy's domes Trigger Happy. As I see Diabetic Raptor still looking like he's playing on a slideshow.
Playing on that solid 5 FPS right now.
Oh, that hurts. Chris with the solid 2 ping.
2 ping. Holy man. This man lives in the server room. Not near it, in it. My man, Chris is hooked up to the server room with an Ethernet cable.
Chris is the host. He's succeeded Machine. He has become the host.
Okay, look like we've got the R from GT team. We now are going into our first round. Looks like we're ready to go. If we're gonna do a knife round again, see if the teams are ready. Decide who gets what side. We get a real quick map reload. Looks like we'll be skipping the knife round to decide whose team, and this is going to be the first round. We've got UNCC sitting on the CT side this time, first time around. We saw last time on Mirage, they took this T side and didn't do so well with it, only picking up 3 rounds to the 12. They're starting on the CT side this time around. See if they can make a difference, see if they picked up what they did the second half of that game.
We get Trigger Happy with the kit 2 flash as they're playing. Looks like retake A as they commit 2 mid, 2 B as we have Wendy's moving up the catwalk here. Very aggressive play here by the T's as they run 5 players A.
Yeah, as we see the rotate now coming out from B, they're just completely giving it up. As they're out B, Wendy's or Korath picks up a nice E1. Korath picks up a nice 2 as we see them take it down to a 3v2. Korath goes down. Trigger Happy picking up a 1. Wendy's picking up 1 now in a 1v4 situation. Whole Wheat Pete has got to make a play here. He's got to go big. As he picks up 1 and then gets taken out by Trigger Happy. A nice clean round by UNCC.
Raptor was able to keep all of his armor as well, so it's only going to be a $350 purchase for full Kevlar and head armor. And we'll see as they're complaining about the server once more. But we'll continue with this as we see 3 submachine guns and a FAMAS coming out with a scout. Very interesting purchase by the CTs as we see a full purchase into the Wendy's with a shot.
Wendy's with a wicked wall bang shot. We completely missed that. Super Friend picks up 1. Bad Blood picks up 1. He gets taken out by Trigger Happy. Trigger Happy takes out another with the FAMAS as Wendy's is setting up. We hear some shots going down. Korath going in, seeing if he can make a play. He's in this 1v1 situation. Smog takes out 1. Trigger Happy's. Now Chris is all on the A side alone. This 1v1 situation. Trigger Happy's got this scout. He knows Chris is low. All he needs is 1 shot.
Chris won't repeat. That is going to reposition himself into Z. As you can see himself, Trigger needs to find that FAMAS again. As this is a 1v1, this is 100% doable by Chris. As Trigger Happy looking full health as Chris has only got the MP9. As the timing may work out bad for...
Checking heaven. He picks him up. There we go. A nice kill by Trigger Happy. Takes the round.
See, the economy looking very, very poor for the T side as they purchased into that. As we have the CTs after that 1v1 clutch looking not great on the economy, but they should know that the T side will not be buying in this round as they buy only pistols and art. As Wendy's with the interesting purchase, sticking with just the USP. As we have
on this A side alone.
These Wendy's back up on the catwalk with the USP. I'm interested to see how Korath is going to play this with only 30 bullets in that magazine. He's going to have to make his shots count here as they flash into A site.
Wendy's picks up a nice quick 1. He gets taken out, but Korath takes out 1. Korath now getting run over as he takes out another. And a third Korath going big right now. Taking out Diabetic Raptor falls. Zach picks up the last kill. They only lost 2 guys, and that's okay because they only had SMGs as they pick up that AUG again.
I question Wendy's using that USP, but he sure made that count on that first bullet as he puts it through his brain. As we see the CT side with the full purchase into this round. As their economy not looking great. This may be a reset this will be a reset for the T's if the CTs pull this round off. But the same might be for the CTs as the economy not looking great on either side. As the T's opt to leave bomb and T spawn. Looking for a heavy mid play.
Wendy's picks up 1, but then Trigger Happy loses. Wendy's goes down, the op is down, and now mid is wide open for these GTs to take it. Oh, they pick up Korath on A site. They now know that A is clear and mid is clear. They're guessing 2 people as Zach sits here. As does he win this fight in vents? Both are very low. Zach sitting at 19. As Diabetic Raptor fixes up another kill. Hopping around with this AUG. And he pulls out his knife at the last second.
Very unlucky by the CT side there. They just got caught out on the mid play. And Wendy's, had he gotten that second kill in mid, it had been a completely different round. But as the game goes, it looks like it may be a half buy by the CT side. As Trigger Happy buys pistols for the team, they're looking to eco on this round. As the T's should be able to have a clean eco round and be able to take this round. Looking for the heavy stack B. It looks like a mid play from the terrorists. As we have Bad Blood coming out mid.
Back after walking up to CZ. Seeing if he can pick something up. He gets taken out because he doesn't have armor. Unfortunately, Trigger Happy playing a very aggressive spot with his ZZ again. They're just looking for kills right now.
GT playing this very smart, knowing they're coming up against the county. Wendy's with the
As
kill.
Wendy's picks up a perfect kill mid lane. Chris gets taken out by Trigger Happy as UNCC takes back control of this game. Wendy's, oh no! Wendy's doesn't have armor, so he gets that hand punch. As he gets taken out, and so does Korath on A side. You now know A side is completely curious. Trigger Happy is trying to pick up one more kill with his CZ. See if one of them pushes vents. Bad Blood now pushing. TT spawn.
Zach needs to get away with this gun. He's got an AK and he's going to die with it. They're going to be at Trigger Happy's able to recover the AK. But you got to know here that Trigger Happy recovers a kill. He's got to survive with this AK if UNCC wants a shot at this next round. This AK is crucial to their next play because it'll save them an extra $3,100. And that going into a next round is very important. As they're not looking very too tidy as Wendy's 1,800, Trigger Happy will be able to drop him. And then they will have the op and play with equipment. As the T side will be recovering money here. Big kill by Trigger.
Nice kill. Get that nice. It denies one more gun from the terrorist, but he keeps his AK most importantly, like you said. He's gonna hand this off. Just like you said, he's bought an op for Wendy's. If Wendy's can make another play with this, get that mid control down and just take advantage of this game again.
See what the T side do. It looks like will they opt into the op? Yes, they will. This will be a full reset for either team. Whoever wins this next round will not be able to buy. As the aggressive plays up mid. Trigger right there to capitalize.
As he pushes through with that second one without even reloading, Trigger Happy knows exactly what he's doing. Goes another smoke. Very, very smart plays by GT by UNCC as GT tries to push. Dieback Raptor picks up one. They're now in a
5v2, and Trigger Happy in a very advantageous position in mid here, because he will be stuck in there, and nobody will pull him out unless he boosts over, and they only have 2 players. So it looks like the terrorists may be opting to save for this round, so we may be looking for a long round here. As Trigger Happy looks into garage. And he gets up the kill.
He picks up a 3rd kill this round. Just absolutely going big for his team. He hears the op mid, and Wendy's picks up the kill. He's going to go ahead. Is he going to pick up this op and go for a double op strategy? He
looks
does.
like it, yes.
Will he be handing this over to Diabetic Raptor? He will be.
It looks like it, yep. And this means that their B player will have the op and mid player will have the op. And the way they've been playing is they played an aggressive setup with the opper in CT, in Z. I'd like to see the mid smokes, but they played it very poorly by... They got mollied out. They need to know there that they cannot push. But it looks like a very fast B push onto the C side as Raptor misses a shot.
Zach picks it up, though, as Raptor's still holding his angle. Zach picking up a triple kill! As Smog being the last one on his team. Hoping to make one play, get one guy. He took out Zach as he picks up a second Diabetic Raptor just out of place right now. Misses a shot. Trigger Happy knows exactly where he is. Is he going to get the plant in time? He throws the grenade. Completely missing Smog. Smog is taken out by Cole.
And a nade right there, if I've ever seen one. So they recover the second op, maybe here. Unless they opt to go with the 2. Yep, they pull up the second op there. As the CT side will have a strong economy going into the 8th important round. As the T's will not be able to buy this next round, and they will be forced to eco.
Yes, again, the double op just coming in absolutely clutch there. Diabetic Raptor did get taken out, so it didn't have only one op play, but still, the double op is what they're going to keep going with, handing it off to Diabetic Raptor again. Holding that strong E and then keeping Wendy's mid and Trigger Happy mid, making those big plays.
Very important statistic here is Trigger Happy 13-1 in mid. He's been holding it down for the team, as it looks like they're going for another B play. We'll go here and we'll get on, see if Raptor can get a pick in main. So he gets tagged up. Ooh, what a shot.
He's super friendly
Ooh.
person. Just take out double. 2 kills with the.
This next kill in mid will be very important for Trigger.
See if Chris can pick it up and take Trigger out. As he does find Trigger Happy in the reload. Trigger Happy just a couple bullets short.
Yeah, Wendy's and Korath need to save these weapons here. Don't give the T's any more economy than they need, and just another bad kill going for the ways. Wendy's needs to realize he's going to get flanked here. As they're starting to close in on him. They may just collapse on him. He won't get any more than that, and that is a clean.
Exactly what they all 3 picked at time.
A 5-0 kill that round, and that was tough for UNCC. As the T side will only need to buy armor here and then equipment. As we'll go to this, the T side with a double op setup. This will be tough, but the T's may be able to pull this off. But as you see, the CT's opting with a single op again with Wendy's on it. They're gonna have to. The T's will play this very slow with the 2-op setup, and the way the CT's playing this back again, this 2-2-1. See if Trigger Happy pushed up mid again. Should have been able to hear them as they boost up. The molly will push them off. Trigger might have been able to hear that scope in B main. As you make the call, but they're just waiting on the boost. He heard that bomb drop. That's a very important call. As Wendy's saving Trigger Happy. Oh.
Happy picks up another kill with Temple. Chris taking up a double kill on B site. They now know B site is open as no Trigger Happy sneaks in through vents. Wendy's setting up.
Yeah, this whole game it's been Wendy's and Trigger popping off. Wendy's getting those crucial picks to save his team. As Korath goes down in mid, Bad Blood's in the position to get this. Whether or not they rotate or not is the question. Looks like they will be smoking it as they take the full execute, and Trigger Happy will be in a bad position for this.
Bad Blood looking on site, checking his corners. Friendly Happy people trying to find him. Trigger Happy trying to set up. Finally planning. Trigger Happy finds the kill. Trigger Happy going for the second kill. Picks it up. A nice play by Trigger Happy. Trigger Happy is absolutely popping off. Picking up a 4K that round. Seen at 17-2 right now. Trigger Happy absolutely just going off this game.
He's playing very well, as you can see, 17-2. That is a very strong storyline for only 10 rounds into the game. As we go into this, the T-side with the buy-in, full equipment, they have everything they need other than an op. So this is very important for Wendy's here. When he has no other op in play, he can reign free from this distance. And as we see, it looks like another just strong default hole by the GT side. As we'll see, as whole wheat Pete looking to take some A main control as he gives it up. But nothing given on the CT side here.
Still continuing to push mid, and Trigger Happy gonna hit that big nade, knowing completely covered in molly, so gonna try to zone him off. Wendy's still setting up, trying to watch for him. Trigger Happy just trying to find someone as they're trying to push on the B site, but they're just not happening. And as Wendy's picks up a kill, Zach setting up in spot, trying to see if they're
very important to watch Diabetic Raptor here. He needs to get this kill here, holding a very tight angle.
He's gonna have very quick reaction times. Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh, he picks up another one. Diabetic Raptor on site. Zach gets taken out. Bad
Very importantly.
Trying to get out. We've got Diabetic Raptor coming up through heaven, taking out one. Chris almost getting taken out by Korath. Korath just needs one shot on Chris. Sitting there with 2 HP. Diabetic Raptor still trading shots. As Diabetic Raptor gets taken out by the AK on site. Trigger Happy walking up through heaven again. Getting taken out, not expecting it. Chris taking out Korath. If Trigger Happy can do this with 2 HP. Trigger Happy clutches around in a 1v1 situation. Picking up the round for them. See if he'll go for the op here. That he knows it's in vents right now.
Yeah, there should be another op down in heaven. He may not be able to get the op here, as he may just opt for the AK. I don't think they have the ability to. Yeah, it looks like they will not be able to save the op. Trigger Happy will have to buy that for Wendy's. But as you can see, 19-2. This has been a very dominant half for Trigger Happy here, as he is the real very strong reason why the CT side's doing so well. Whether or not they can keep this up is very important, as we see Trigger Happy opting to run the op in mid.
Realizing that he's doing really well in this game, they've now adjusted his Trigger Happy almost misses his flick right there. They know he's on left side as Wendy's, who also is watching. They're gonna see if they can pick up another kill as Trigger Happy misses just by the blast flash. Wendy's picks up the kill. Trigger Happy with a nice flick on him. Wendy's with another pickup. As Smog is now trying to take over A site for GT, but they're just not having it. GT a little bit disfunneled right now. Only 2 lives left on a 2v5. Let's see if they can pick up a kill or maybe get a bomb plant here. They can try to spook him, but UNCC is probably just not having any of it, holding these sites nice and tight. Korath peeking in A main.
Yeah, he can get these kills. Oh, the timing!
He checks the corner at the perfectly wrong time. As they now going out, Trigger Happy flashing out, see if he can get one kill. He just misses that off shot as Wendy's gets taken out on. Wendy's takes one. Now it's up to super friendly person takes this out. He beats both of them and takes them out. It's now up to Diabetic Raptor cleans it up with a nice kill, looking for that up. He can't find it.
It's over to the left, the highway. Oh, that's tough. As the CT side will not be able to afford an op, but I don't think the T side will buy one either. So it looks like it'll be 5 rifles on for both sides. As that was a very they're going with the UMP. The CT side will be with very minimal weapons here. We may see here a flip on the T side as they come out with the better weapons. As it looks like it's a fast push by Wendy's up mid. And he gets a strong position. As they go a boost, does he catch him out? He does see him. The T side should know. As they don't know.
Wendy's is so
lost in the smoke.
He picks up one. He gets taken out though. Trigger Happy and Wendy's unfortunately don't make a big play off of that. Of course, still holding A site. Diabetic Raptor now leaning up to Z. See if he can pick one out. He's lagging a bit. He gets taken out by a super friendly person.
Korath is very important here. Korath has to get this kill on Chris and be able to survive because Holy Pete's right there to trade. As he will see him. Gets the kill. Will he die? He's not ready. The gun model blocking his vision.
And he gets taken out. We still got Zach with a FAMAS here sitting at full HP. He's got a single flash. He's going to offer the M4 and he just gets taken out by a super friendly person who's watching Z, unfortunately.
It's a very tough round for the CTs as they had no economy going into that. That's what really started the fight. Yeah, you like to see Wendy's not get lost in the smoke. They're super unlucky. Had he gotten out the door, that might have been, a trade there, and it would have been a lot easier of a round for his team. But all we see here, we go with a force buy from the CT side, as it looks like they're going to go for an eco and then a buy into the last. As they can tell, they're out for blood. They think they can win this. So it looks like a 5-man mid.
5-man min, yes, they're just going to rush this up. UNCC really making sure they have this position. They've got 2 scouts as one gets taken out. Wendy's taken out. Korath leaning back to A as he gets taken out. Zach finally won. That's just not enough. They're still in a 2v4 right here. Trigger Happy with this scout. See if he can do something. Zach sitting with this USB mid. Trigger Happy trying to find someone somewhere with this scout. Maybe get some type of kill. A scout. As Zach is just sitting with the USB. He's finally got a P250. He doesn't hit him, unfortunately. Trigger Happy still trying to find just one person.
Bad Blood gonna come up behind. As he gets...
They just take him out.
A little bit of a... See, the T side coming back here, see if they can pull off an 8-6 round. That's respectable for how strong the CT side, but the CT side being as strong as it is on this map, a very coordinated T side can win you this map. As we go into this with a full save on the CT side with 1 weapon bot on Diabetic Raptor. As we see the 3-3-2, the common setup here as they push. Bad Blood getting pushed down by the CT side. We see my partner over here just dying of a coughing lung. As we see the T side taking over A site with the bomb plant. As that comes out of the cubby, gets the kill and denies the plant. we see Ken Korath deny plan either. Nope. Trigger Happy gets freighted. As they plant safer. Korath will not be able to do anything here as he will get traded out. And we have Wendy's.
Much fun with this USPS. Does he even have a second gun right now, or is he just chilling?
I think that's it. I think he's just going for the save. That or he's going to wait for somebody to walk by and see if he can. We might get the kill over here on Bad Blood. Bad Blood only has the scout though.
Always picking up, he doesn't quite get it. Misses a couple headshots. Loses it, but it's probably for the best because he didn't have any armor or anything to save.
This is the final round of the first half. We see the CT side low on money as Trigger Happy opts into the submachine gun. So we may see 2 submachine guns and 3 rifles. The Wendy's opts in for the Molotov rather than the FAMAS as we see the MP9 coming out. As we see the mid players with only submachine guns. That's 2 down.
Mid, and they get taken out again. Wendy's and Trigger Happy, most important players. Bad Blood picks up Diabetic Raptor. This round just not looking good for them. Zach picks up 1, but he gets taken out. Unfortunately, we go to Korath sitting on A site still. Just hoping to watch this. He finds one highway, but doesn't find it. A really close half. 8-7 for the counter-terrorist. As UNCC is going to take this half just by a single round. They're going to go ahead and switch over. Looks like we're going to be reloading the map for this half.
Yeah, they're going to reset so that way they get 15 rounds on the second side either. That way the other team gets 15 rounds, 15 rounds.
But this is a lot closer than the last game. How do we think the other side is going to go? Do we think that Trigger Happy needs to definitely put in some more work this time around on the T side to really make sure that they clutch these rounds, because they started to falter there at the end. If we look at these rounds, they lost 4 rounds in a row. Or they won 4 rounds? Yeah, they won 4. No, they lost 4 rounds in a row, unfortunately.
Yeah, it just came at the end. As we see, Diabetic Raptor look like he's dropping right now. I'm talking to the captain of the CT side here of UNCC, and it looks like the 7 is coming in to pull in for Raptors. His internet's just causing too many problems. So we will see a roster change for the terrorist side as 7 comes in. We'll see what he can do as we will reset this map and get into the next side. In my opinion, I think Trigger Happy needs to keep doing what he's doing. He was playing very well. Wendy's as well. Just end of rounds a little bit sloppy. They need to focus on clutching up, keeping their players alive, and just trading effectively. And whether or not they'll be able to do it on the T side is another question. Very, very difficult side to start on. As they say, pistol's very important for these players. As pistol can almost guarantee you 3 rounds if you play it right. That being said, GT also, will they come out this round just like last time on the CT? Will they run 5 Kevlars or will they opt for the flash kit? We'll see how 7 does here on his debut.
We'll definitely have to have some more Wendy's and Trigger Happy action, as we see those 2 as being some of the prominent players playing mid lane. See if they'll switch it up on the T side, trying to make the big plays, being the entry fraggers, seeing if they can really get in a position for their team to succeed.
Yeah. You'd like to see a little bit of help around on the team on Zach and Korath. Korath played very well pistol, main reason why they won it. But he seemed to taper off near after that. And we'll see how this goes as the CT side opts for the kit and smoke on Chris. As Trigger with the 2 flashes and a smoke. As he goes to boost mid.
They've got 2 flashes and a smoke on Trigger Happy for some utility. Like you said, the kit on Chris, just in case they get the plant down. They're gonna stick with the 2 mid, 2B, and 1A. That's been the strategy they did last round. UNCC did on the CT side. See what UNCC is now gonna do on the T side as they throw their smoke mid, blocking off Z. Making sure this player can't see. They're going to double boost onto mid, break vents. As Wendy's hops down, as they're gonna get peeked, they take out the whole wheat peat. Get a nice 1-for-1 trade. They're gonna keep rolling in as they make their way on A site. They take control of A site. They're now gonna get the plant down easy in a 4v4. They've still got one flash and decoy left. They didn't opt to pick up the USP. I'm gonna see Trigger Happy and Bad Blood sneaking around back, see if getting spotted by Trigger Happy. Smog pushing on the site, seeing if they can push together as he gets taken out by Zach. Zach takes another. Korath takes the third. They're now in a 1v4 situation.
Bad Blood with the
finally
pick up the
picks
kill.
Picks up on 7. Bad Blood looking around, seeing if he can get one more. This is all his shots. Zach picks up a nice 3K.
It's exactly what we said during halftime. There's the other players on this T side need to start picking it up, helping out Trigger and Wendy's here as they play. And finally, we see Zach with the 3K this round. Very important to win this pistol. As the T side building this economy, as of course the common, you see the CT side with the 4 spy. As we see 2 Deagles and 3 5.7s. Looks like we have a Molotov on 7. See if they have a set play here or plans going into this round. As we have 4 smokes on the T side. As we have an aggressive position from Whole Wheat Pete as he's holding lockers in A main. Hopefully, see if we got players. Korath holding CT as Chris gets the kill on 7.
Chris gets a nice 1-for trade though. It's now down to 4v4. They're split up again. They still don't see Whole Wheat Pete in A main. If they try to push that, it's not might catch them off guard. Just gonna play it nice and patiently. For an opening, here is rotating. Looks to be boost. Korath is gonna put Happy up on boost. See if they can make him. All they need is 1 pick. That's what they're looking for here. See if they can get someone out and then rush towards that. They've got 2 people on B. Still got Trigger Happy on boost, looking for that flank. It looks like they're going to do this B push. Zach trying to get the inchy fragger as Bad Blood is looking everywhere. With a nice grenade, it comes out. Bad Blood picks up 1 and Korath picks him up. Zach, where you were aiming? You weren't aiming at him. You lost a teammate. But they've taken sight now. Trigger Happy still sitting boost, trying to sneak up behind him. He's going to leave his team in a 2v3 situation, but he could get a nice flank going. Zach is just going to sit on site with Korath, see if they can get something out here. Trigger Happy sneaking up behind them, just going to drop down fence. Trigger Happy picks up some shots on the feet. Very nice. Smog sitting up in heaven, trying to get some shots. The Deagle pick up something. A super friendly rushes side, picks up a kill. Trigger Happy picks up a kill. Korath picks up a kill. Now sitting in a 1v2 situation as they pick up Smog in a nice play by Trigger Happy. Korath.
It's a very well trade frag there with the position they were in. They had 2 angles covered. Smog had no way to win that fight because he picks 1 fight and the other player is just going to kill him immediately. But it's a good anti-eco by the T side here as they're going to go with the 3 MAC-10s and rake in the cash off this CT side. As we see, we have Korath sitting here at a massive 7,000. As we see a 4-man push mid. Wendy's had to have heard that, so he knows they're playing vents. They got to be careful here as Korath plays there as well.
Away from fence, they're just going to continually rush this as they set Trigger Happy up on fence to just watch it with his galore. They're still looking as they rotate around. Chris picks up a kill on 7 with the USP. As they're looking, Trigger Happy trying to find a kill. Wendy's picks up a kill. Wendy's picks up another kill. They're still looking. Trigger Happy finally gets another kill. Wendy's still pushing with a Glock and they get the kill. They only lose 7. That was a good anti-eco round, just absolutely demolishing GT. Now just pushing their gold way ahead. Like you said, they've got that 10K. They can purchase all the ops they want.
Yeah, interesting to see though is Wendy's is the one to buy the op, not Korath. Korath with all the money here. Just they opt and he's looks like the team bank currently, but it's a very interesting decision by the team there. Do not have the guy with the most money buy it, but it looks like Wendy's looking for that mid play as the CT side with 5 rifles. Low utility on the CT side as well, so not much to counter a set execute with only 1 smoke left on the CT side. All they have to do is just bait this play out, drag on this round, and you're going to drain the utility of this team. As Wendy's posts up, ready for the shot.
Is he going to peek it? They've played this slow this round. Rushing. Wendy's picks up the kill and tree frag. They've now got an open spot mid as they're going to try to move towards A. They know they've got one less player. Now setting up their...
Gonna molly off the vents there. Just to make sure that's clear. So they may think it's a B play. I think Zach may be here to sell the fake. He's going to throw some equipment B, it looks like here. As he's just slow pushing as they throw a nade. That's the last smoke on the CT side. They have no way to smoke anything off right now. Looks like it's a rotation mid by this T side. As it's a 1-2-1 right now.
Now just pushing mid. There's tons of smokes out. Like we said, don't have any more after this. So once it out. Oh, and Wendy's gets picked up by Wholesome Peak. Korath still lurking around. 7 stuck mid, trying to figure out where to go. He's got this Galil. He's pushing with Zach.
Super friendly person pushing up the vents behind the team. This is an important position. He may catch them out here.
He takes out Korath. It's an easy kill. He takes out a second. Absolutely coming in clutch there. Super friendly person. Just sneaking up behind them.
This is a very crucial round for the T side as they will be forced, whether or not they buy here, it's a big decision on Korath. Do they get the op? They do. So they will not have full AKs here in this round. They will have some other weapons here. Looks like 2 UMPs likely as we go into this. Yep. Low, a little bit low on utility, but a lot of players with a lot of utility here. We'll sit here as we look. Another mid play by the T side as they go for the boost. Oh, Zach with a full blind kill in 7. We get the molly kill by Happy.
You're Happy going big with that big molly. Got pushing now. It's 5v3. They've got the advantage. They've still got 2 UMPs if they're going to try to switch that out. The guns mid lane that they've killed. Wendy's still sitting boost. They're now going to all push A together, keeping Wendy's boost just to make sure nobody sneaks in.
This is a smart play. They just need to use their equipment here. Get out. Don't lose anybody because you have 2 players that are low. This kill on quad is very important as they know the information's there. They will start the rotates. Chris needs to get at least 1 to save this round. As he will not get that pill. Korath kicks it up. And it will just be a save here for the CT side. Wendy's has to hear this guy in mid-main. And he'll make the call to his team. Wendy's, if Wendy's dies here, he's giving up an op to the CT side. Very important spot here. A super friendly person holds in main. So Wendy's goes down. There's the op. Out of play for the T side. Trigger looking for the kill. Gets it.
Trigger Happy takes out 1. We're now.
We may hear C7 and Zach. They need to boost mid. Get that op. Otherwise they're down a lot of money. But will Zach survive the explosion?
Zach boosts up. They're looking for this op. They get the op. Korath picks it up.
As they now know.
Super friendly person picks it up and he gets the op.
Oh,
Super friendly person.
That's a big pickup. He's going to have a molly to play with here. He may drop this off to another player and get a pistol or something. But a very, very crucial pickup by the CT side. Unlucky for them. As you can see, 7 having a rough start to this game, coming in for Diabetic Raptor and not having a good time of it. But that being said, the CT side with a buy into this round, they're investing heavily into this.
Yeah, as we see Whole Wheat Pete go in mid and just dies, giving over his gun. Wendy's picks it up. They've now got the advantage. Let's see if they can do something with it. They need to get this op back. Fortunately, they lost it. They've got the advantage. Oh, but Chris picks up a nice 1v1 Korath, making it now 4v4. They're still splitting mid and A. Trigger Happy gonna catch this man out. Takes out Chris. They now know they're 1 down on A. They've still got 2 mid. Smog pushing mid.
Bad Blood getting a very strong... Oh, just misses out on the kill.
Trigger Happy picks it up. Oh, he doesn't quite get the reaction.
Oh.
Smog picks up a second one. That's huge for only having a 5-7.
The op's still in play for the CT.
Still in play. Super friendly person putting that to work on Zach. We're now watching the 7. He's got this AK left. He's got the bomb. They don't quite know where he is. He's going to have to take the guess. Hope that they don't vents.
Yeah, they broke vents there. He's going to think there's somebody there. This may be the timing for Bad Blood to get this kill. As he moves on to site. Definitely a split. This is 2 1v1s. This is very doable for 7. has plenty of equipment, but will he think to look to where Bad Blood is? He's got that smoke.
Smoke off A, B main, trying to make a play. He's gonna throw out the flash here. He's gonna watch headshot, make sure this guy, he knows one is out. He hears a second, and he gets quickly sniped by a super person. Does a clean that op just coming in a clutch, a super friendly person, making sure that they really put to work that op they stole.
Yeah, very unlucky on the T side to lose that op in the ensuing round and then lose to it the next round. As we see, the T side may be opting for save here, but may not. It's going to be a tough decision for their in-game leader here on what they want to do in this round, because this is a crucial round. This is a turning point in the game. If the CT side win this, then they've started to establish economy. And it looks like they're going for the op on Trigger Happy. As will they pass that off? No, they won't. So they will invest in this round, as we have Seven and Wendy's coming out of spawn. Wendy's going for the spawn shot. Doesn't get it. Nobody there.
Super friendly person still sitting with this op. They've kept it on him instead of Smog, who was known to be our opera on Mirage. I guess they've decided to keep it with friendly person. He hasn't messed up with it yet. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now just again split the 2-3, 2 on B, 2 on 3 on A. See if they can what they can do with the bomb sitting mid for any rotations. Want to make a play. They're looking for one kill, either on A or B. See if they can punish their opponent for missing a shot or being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. As Chris sees the offer. They go and grab the bomb. It looks like they're taking the bomb mid again. So they're gonna boost Wendy's Heaven with his scout. Not knowing if they see anybody mid. Oh, they finally find someone mid, as Wendy's knows there's one Z and there's one up. Seven just looking around. Trigger Happy trying to get this kill with the op. Really make it count. Knows there's one in vents. As he almost gets the shot. Bad. Looks like
Just the timing there.
Zach.
Oh.
Picks up on Zach. He gets taken out by Seven as Chris is still pushing.
Gets traded out, but it is a 3v3 here. Ooh, as Bad Blood picks up the kill. Very crucial here. So now it's up to Trigger Happy and Korath here, with only an op and a Tech 9 to work with. As the round ends, they run out of time. It's looking very difficult.
They do save the op. Trigger Happy, it looks like he's going to be keeping it for this round. They don't have a strong buy to really back him up, but they can get nice missiles and armor to keep with the op, or they're just going to save their money, I guess. And they're just going to save their money, see if they can get a pick or two with this op in this round. See if they can pick someone up, as Trigger Happy doesn't get the trigger. Now just sitting. GT about to boost vents, see if they can get this pick mid. We almost got Zach watching mid with his P250. Wendy's sitting in A main. They can pick up someone who's gonna rush him. But we've seen before, both these teams are very, very patient to watching sites. No one's pushing, no one's making mistakes. They're just waiting for their opponent to push in and make a mistake. He's sitting with the op. We know he's here, but he's gonna try to get a kill. He shoots at someone and vents, misses a couple times. They've got him from GT's got information where the op is at Seven, picks up a deagle out of nowhere, just goes in. They've now opened up A, as Seven is still going in trying to look for that second deagle.
He gets damage in. That's very important for this round.
That's very important. Yeah, he served his purpose. As Zach picks up the kill at Seven and finish off, that's perfect. They've now got 2 kills. If Zach will get the bomb,
He'll get the bomb plant. Will not survive, but the bomb does go down.
Bomb does go down. Important. Wendy's now has an M4, but no armor. He's got to see what he can do with this. We've got Korath with the Tech 9 and armor, and we've got Trigger Happy sitting in A main with the op. If he can get a kill, he gets a kill on super friendly person. We've now just got Smog with the op left. If we can go look at Smog, he snuck up behind him. He snuck up on. Oh, but he gets taken out. by Trigger Happy and A-Man with the op. They've now got a chance for 2 ops. They don't choose to go with
Smart
2
to
ops.
do that on the T side. Getting 2 ops on T side, you're gonna have to run so slow and rely off those picks. Good decision by the T side to not do it. But I like the play there. They played it really slow, and that pick was on 7 to get that deagle off that first kill. Super important to get them out of that A site. And then from there, it's just playing your angles and playing a smart plant positions. As Wendy sees that person going into checkers, will they be able to get the kill on it? As Zach pushing up defense.
Oh, Korak gets the pick on Chris. Now opened up. Zach gets another pick. As they just can't keep up. Bad Blood gets a trick. Bad Blood gets another one. Takes out Wendy's.
With the information they have.
Oh wait, takes out Trigger Happy. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Oh, he gets traded back with 7. But out of nowhere, this save round from GT is coming in clutch. They've still got an op against the AK and M4. Seeing if what they can do. As Korath and 7 now playing sight, getting the plant down. They've got to see. As Smog is now sneaking up on site. Bad Blood sitting back. He gets taken out. He couldn't even hear him. He snuck up behind him. As we see 7 pick up one. Doesn't know about this. 7 no gets taken out by the 5-7. And they'll take this round as Smog is going to go pick up that op again. This op has just been handed back and forth. It's really been a crucial part of this game. We've seen both teams use it to either take advantage of mid lane or get a pick early on. And then just push their advantage from there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bad luck on the side, as he wasn't able to get the spray transfer.
But we definitely see even rounds this half as well. We saw Mirage go 3-2 on first half, 3-12 on first half, 12-3 on the second half. And then on this side, we have the 8-7 lead for the first half. Now we're sitting at a 5-4. These teams are so well evenly matched. It could come down to anything.
This is going to come down to this round. This round's going to be very important for the T side, as they invested heavily. As we looking as a boost on the Shroud, as Holy Pete is up there. This is a very odd angle. I don't think anyone on this T side's going to check it.
They're smoking their checks. Chris takes out 2 big time. Holy Pete is just waiting his time. He takes out 1. He takes out 2. Holy Pete coming in big with the boost. Out of nowhere, Trigger Happy's now put in a 1v4 situation. It's going to be hard for him.
As he goes down. These next 5 rounds will decide the map, as we can see. The counter terrorists, will they win the next 4? Or will the CT side? Or will the T side come back and win this next round? It's an eco. We'll see what the CTs can get a clean anti-eco here and make this a 6-5 lead. But we've seen crazier things. Both teams have been ecoed before, so don't think it's an easy round for both teams. See how this goes. It looks like a 5-man rush through Squeaky, possibly, as they start walking.
Chris has no clue of this. He's still flashing A main. Chris is just trying to set up. They can still spook him. Their highway person is rotated out. Chris picks up the kill. They're staggering their spawn as Chris picks up 2 kills. Holy
The bomb out in the open, they don't have control.
As Korath gets taken out as well. Wendy's last person alive. He does have the M4. Only has a couple shots left, but gets taken out due to no armor.
If you look at the money at the T side, they can afford to buy low equipment, but they will get the buy-in. And Trigger Happy opting into that Kevlar, so they will be buying this round. This will be 5 AKs. We got 5 smokes and 2 Molotovs. As the smoke from Wendy's comes out immediately to smoke off Z and hits Holy P with it. He's on a 99 HP. Oh, but that nade.
As he picks one up perfectly. Is pre-firing, taking out Trigger Happy, who's been a crucial player to these rounds. We see Wendy's just spook him out, running through the smoke and getting that nice position. Take and trade out for Trigger Happy, who died earlier. Zach, though, got out of position. Let's see if Wendy's, who's still sitting there with this AK, can finally trade back. Super friendly person, able to catch him up. 7 still sitting A main with this bomb. Korath, see if they can catch someone. They get taken out by Chris, who gets traded back to Korath.
Oh, he takes bleed damage from the molly there. It's a little bit
Picks
of...
up a big headshot. He's
If
just
this
trying to
molly
get
spreads, it's over for him as he gets the bomb down. Can he finish the 1v3? And he will not be able to get it.
picked up by Smog, who is
A wasted Molotov by the CT side there, as you notice. Small things like that is just a lack of definition. It's just things you don't want to do in this game, like the $600 you might need. Oh, but looking at the economy of the CT side, that's not a thing. We have 3 players at 10,000, as they will be able to buy for the rest of this game.
That won't be a problem. We could see another 8-7 flip. We see both teams so closely, evenly matched in these games. It can go either way. Let's see.
Trigger Happy looking for that push.
Oh,
Ooh,
picks up a big kill on the Trigger Happy. And B main, just definitely putting them at a disadvantage now. Super friendly person staying up mid. Okay, mid. Zach sent mid with the bomb. Wendy's up on boost with the Deagle, putting in some damage. Not enough on Holy Pete as super friendly person takes out Korath. And Chris takes out 7. So now at a big different advantage as Wendy's gets taken out as well. Zach's still in his last life. Is Zach?
he's got the 1v5. Can he get it done with 1:10 left? We have Bad Blood pushed up B. He's gonna look for the mid pick here. He's gonna push out, clears his angles.
As he does get one, but then gets taken out.
As you see here, this is the crucial round for the C side. It's win here or you're stuck with a very, very bad buy going into this last round. As we see, score looking very even on both teams as the frags not really that much dispersed. The highest the CT with 12, the lowest on the CT with 8. With the T's, the highest being 10, lowest being 6. So, a split of 4, not very much. Just the CT's coming out with the 1v1 clutches here at the end of these games and ultimately closing out these rounds.
Yeah, we see Smog taking this aggressive off angle. Was a little bit late to see that guy running into Sunroom as we got 3 CT players walking in. Wendy sneaking up with this op, really making sure to stay silent as can be. Trigger Happy. Open the door for him, see if they can get something going. Korath sitting A main, checking his spots. They open the door. Wendy's firing some shots. Seeing if they can find something. Chris knows they're out there now. Seeing if he can get them when they push. Wendy's taking it slow. Now Molotovs are coming up. Wendy's picks up 1 on whole wheat piece as they rush in. 7 going down. Trigger Happy picking up the kill.
A key thing to notice here, though, is the bomb has been left in main.
Yeah, they've had to send Zach back to get it. Really important. They've taken sight, but can they hold it?
Yeah, they have to hold it here, otherwise they're going to run out of time. As the molly misses and only lands on sight.
Korath takes him out, but then Korath gets taken out by super friendly person. Can Trigger Happy use his positioning to his advantage as Zach gets taken out, but Wendy's gets the trade kill. Smog we see with this op, can he spot anybody? Pushing up really, really close.
Trigger Happy in a very strong position. We'll be able to see him as he crosses and gets the frag. It's easy cleanup.
Out by Trigger Happy.
It's a little bit sloppy there by the T sides leaving that bomb in main. Just give the ability to, like, as a chance to give the CTs a chance back in this round, and it's close to get to what it is. And we'll see going to this last round and see if they tie another map. As the CT side needs to hold this out to get it to 15-15 total rounds. As they're looking like Trigger Happy going for a mid play. It looks like he's just gonna hold it.
Yeah, that was big. We've seen Trigger Happy make some big plays before on Wednesday. Wendy's really getting those kills. If we look now, we'll see that they're all taking it slow again as we see. Korath actually pushing A main. Trigger Happy picks up a kill. Zach goes down. We've got some shots at B. Just a quick trade. Still sitting mid as Trigger Happy gets taken down by super friendly person. Mid. This now opens up as Wendy gets a trade kill on the super friendly person. Wendy still with this op, could completely change this game. Team in a 3v3, still trying to decide what they want to do. They're posturing towards A. 7 still watching mid. Wendy's still watching Z, seeing who he can spot out. Korath just being ready to spook anyone that opens his door.
It's a very important kill here. It looks like they're leaning towards A, but that's where the other CTs are also with that A hold. It looks like Smog on Car here holding from main. The key player here right now is Korath in the squeaky. He's got to get the kill on Chris. As they smoke him off, the molly will come in. It will slow down the push as we have Bad Blood rotating off B.
Smog gets the kill. This isn't good. They've now rotated back. They're almost gonna have 3 players as Wendy's doesn't check his corners, unfortunately. 7's all that's left. He's got to make this a big play going 1v3. If he can really make it big, he's gonna get peeked by Smog and get taken out by the op.
Good
They
game.
take this half 9-6.
This game would end as 16-14, a very close game. The other one 15-15, this one 16-14. So these teams are very, very evenly matched. It's just coming down to so many clutch games here.
Yeah, such clutch teams. As we're gonna see a nice even just trade off between them. Do some good scrims and some good practice. Looks like we're gonna be ending this as everyone's heading to bed.
Yeah, it is. It is 12 o'clock right now. 12:30 actually. There's a lot of students here. It's Friday. People still have class. I got one class at 11 a.m. I know that today. But thanks for everybody coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. And it's very close showing. I mean, as you can see, the team's very, very evenly matched. And we are in for a very good game. As we got to see Wendy's play very well at the end of that Mirage game. And Trigger just playing an unbelievable CT side on Cash here. As we can see. We'll see more of the CS team in the future. As this is only one of many games to be played, and we'll see. As this is our team for UNC Charlotte.
Hey, good night, guys. Hey, pretty dope, my dude. Good job, my dude. My dude.
Alright.
Anyways, you wanna hop back in the call with him? Let's go hop back in the call with him.
1 second.
Had our post plants a little bit faster, we would have won them easier, you know. So we did a really good job as far as that's concerned. Mirage, that's just a super on it. Like part of it was their server was garbage, and part of it was just it's so much easier. CT side rotations are easier than being able to control on T side. So that's just a site we're gonna have to work on. A map we're gonna have to work